The second derivative is the derivative of f prime of x. And so therefore the same relationship between f and f prime of x is the same as f prime of x and f double prime, because we're just taking the derivative again. So if f double prime of x is 0 or is undefined, what does that tell you about the original picture? It's what?
Increasing or decreasing?
That is what it would tell us. Well, not if it's equal to 0.
Hold on. Well, the double prime of f, isn't it? It has a potential relative maximum.
There you go. Potential what?
Relative maximum.
No.
That's what you have for f and f prime, right?
Oh, yeah.
This is f double prime and f.
So is there a point of inflection?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like it's increasing.
It wouldn't exist.
Increasing or decreasing is different. Point of inflection
It would
is
have a
right.
possible point of inflection.
Yes.
I looked at the wrong chart.
Or possible. Now, what you were telling me, kind of, Faith, was between f double prime and f prime, then that means that f prime of x has a possible relative max or min. Because f prime of x would be increasing or decreasing. And at 0 or undefined would be the critical values of f prime of x. This is where I would usually give y'all a number, a card game. When we can't work in groups.
No, we could do.
Could we do it by ourselves?
We could do a Jeopardy game.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, we don't have to
Could do.
We could do a Kahoot. But I think we're a little too competitive for the two.
No.
Maybe I'll find something.
Today.
Okay, not today. No.
Or we could do a scavenger hunt.
It would be after this.
Across the whole school.
No.
Okay.
get in trouble for that.
If f double prime of x is greater than 0.
Concave up.
There you go. And what does that tell us about f prime of x?
Rapidly increase.
Increasing.
That's true.
Relative max and mins occur when it changes from increasing to decreasing. Or decreasing to increasing.
Oh, you were 2 questions off.
There you go. All right. If the second derivative is less than 0, what do you say about f of x?
Concave down.
There you go. And so f prime of x is decreasing. Good. Okay. So if it changes, the second derivative changes from positive to negative. Yes, for f of x, it is a point of inflection. And then think about it, it's changing from positive, so it's increasing to decreasing. What would that be? Yep. Changes from negative to positive.
Point of inflection.
Yep. And f prime of x. There you go. Okay, so we have h prime of x given to us, and it tells us what interval. We're going to answer the following questions based on that. Okay, we want to find how many relative extrema does the graph of h of x have. Give a reason for your answer. You want us to graph this?
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, and it says then graph it on your calculator. Okay, so grab your calculator.
Is it not one of the ones that's already graphed on like the 8,000 graph paper?
What?
We have all
I
these
turned the
graphs.
page and there's like 16
Pictures of-
questions and 16 graphs.
Oh, these are supposed to be the
Homework.
No, the
no, this is the card game that goes with it.
Oh, okay.
But we can't do that, so
Oh,
I mean, like,
we would normally do it after we finish this anyways, but alright.
It would be great if there were one of those graphs.
we can do it. Dude.
Okay, so 2x
I'll make it.
minus x, oh, I'm sure there's some already made. Or a Desmos, we could do that too. Yeah, I gotta
Desmos
pull
has
that
a
up.
name.
Mm-hmm.
I know what Desmos is.
It's the graphing calculator.
Oh, yeah.
That was still on there.
Okay, make sure that when you graph this,
Oh, never mind.
that your mode is in radians.
I don't think I've ever changed it off over again.
That your
Can't really.
window goes from -5 to 5 for the X min and the X max.
You can never get the case off of it.
I mean, you just did.
Well, it took me. What's the window again? I'm sorry. I know you
-5 to 5. You can set the same window on your Y min and Y max if you want to. It says it right here. Okay, so let me show you my picture.
Do I have to tell it it's H prime?
No. It may not get that picture.
I don't see a picture.
I got that.
Did you hit graph?
I don't see a picture.
Oh, poo poo.
The equation.
I don't even.
It's on your paper.
Does it look like this?
It is on the paper?
No.
Well, no, I'm talking about the equation.
No, I did
Oh,
not get that. I did not get that.
Okay, let's see.
I have that.
It's 2x
it's
minus
2x.
x sine of. Oh, did you figure it out?
Yeah, I thought it was just -2. I didn't know why I didn't read it up.
Anybody else?
It's on your paper, Ashley.
What does it look like again?
I'm
sorry. That was too
Looks like this.
Yeah, mine's backwards.
Oh my gosh, Ashley.
Mine's the same picture but backwards.
And you do that.
I don't know.
There's the y equals.
I did that. I don't know why it's backwards.
Gotcha.
Is it not? It's not negative.
Did you put it as negative? Yes.
I'm not very good at
There.
everything.
That's
All
why
right.
it's backwards.
So, based on the graph of h prime of x, now think about h prime of x and what it tells us. How many relative extrema does the graph have?
2.
4.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Max for min.
No. H of x, I would look at maxes and
Oh, when
mins.
it crosses the 0.
There you
That's
go.
why there's only one then.
Yeah. This is h prime of x. You know, when we take the derivative, we set it equal to 0.
Yeah.
And we find out where it is either undefined or where it's equal to 0.
Well, this is at 0.
It only equals 0. It's not undefined anywhere. It's only equal to 0 at one spot. So we'll write this out so you can look back and hopefully remember. Since h prime of x crosses the x-axis only once from -5 to 5, then h of x has only one relative extremum. Okay. Now, I know how to figure out if I have h double prime of x to find points of inflection.
Mm-hmm.
If I have h double prime of x, what do I do?
Relative maximum.
You set it equal
Well, like
to
when it
0.
changes.
Set it equal to 0, right? H double prime of x is when it's equal to 0 or undefined. But this isn't h double prime. This is h prime.
So now we have to look if it,
So now we have to look at what?
relative maximum.
Yes.
Or
Yes,
fine.
that's basically right. It's when it changes signs.
So
When h double prime of x changes signs. So h of x has a point of inflection when h double prime of x changes signs. Now, how can you look at the graph of h of x?
I was gonna say like one of the little hills.
Okay, yeah.
I would say maximum, and you'd be like, no, that's